and thousands of Eves like her live in truly an electrical Garden of Eden. A growing garden spanning with quick and abundant power the whole of New England. To meet Eve's needs for electricity, as well as the needs of the communities they serve, the investor-owned electric companies of New England built more and more generating plants. Plants that required more than just time or money to build. Foresight and vision were called on to guarantee that not only Eve's present needs were met, but also her future needs. This film will show you what 11 of those companies are doing today to meet Eve's, yours, and of course New England's electric needs of tomorrow. A key on Ben Franklin's kite demonstrated its existence. Thomas Edison unlocked the door to it a century later, and electric power was waxed from nature by a reciprocal steam engine hitched to a generator. And before long, the Eves of the day put it to use. The demand rose beyond all expectations. By 1930, the peak demand had grown to 1,200,000 kilowatts in New England. Still, the demand grew for new appliances and new uses. Electricity from mills and factories, household heating and air conditioning. To meet New England's future power needs, the investor-owned electric companies of New England have called into service the newest and greatest of all energy sources, the atom. Today, we are reaching into the core of nature itself for a source of energy so great that 1 ounce of matter can yield enough energy to light this 100-watt bulb for 1 million years. Productive use of nuclear power, like the use of all great new things being developed in the United States, depends upon people recognizing a need for it. When we watch TV all evening or have an air conditioner going all day, we nonetheless need a constant source of power. To ensure that Eve will have the electricity she wants when she wants it in 1980, when power demands are expected to increase to more than 3 times what they are today, 11 New England companies decided in 1962 to pool their talent and resources. Their common purpose? To build the world's first fully competitive nuclear-powered electric generating station, Connecticut Yankee. This plant will have a capacity of nearly 500,000 kilowatts, enough power to supply the electrical needs of cities the size of Boston and Providence combined. The name of the company the 11 utilities formed is the Connecticut Yankee Atomic Power Company. The power generated by this plant to be used as needed in each of the 6 New England states. The location of the plant? Haddam Neck, Connecticut, located here on the banks of the Connecticut River. Actually, only a small portion of this land will be used for the plant itself. In the interest of conservation, the rest is being preserved in its natural state as a protected area for fish and wildlife. This is an artist's sketch of the plant. As for how it works, the plant's nuclear reactor is a water-cooled, water-moderated type of proven commercial design. One of the first reactors of this type was put into operation in January 1955 in Groton, Connecticut, to power the world's first nuclear submarine, the Nautilus. This reactor design enabled the Navy to traverse the polar cap submerged. A similar pressurized water reactor is in use at Shippingport, Pennsylvania, and at Rowe, Massachusetts. Connecticut Yankee is being built with the same know-how by men of long and deep experience. They are building the plant to the working standards and specifications set by the Atomic Energy Commission.
Every step along the way, measures will be taken to guarantee that our plant at Connecticut Yankee contributes to the beneficial and harmonious development of the Connecticut Valley. Checks and double checks will be made by the Atomic Energy Commission and by our own staffs during every phase of planning and construction.
A continuing study will be made of the plant and its relation to the river and the environment of the valley, not only before the plant goes into operation, but during the initial phases of operation and afterward.
In addition, every effort is being made by all of us at Connecticut Yankee to preserve the site and its scenic location along the Connecticut River for present and for future generations. The Hannum Neck site will be artfully landscaped so that the buildings harmonize with its wooded background.
Even the colors chosen for the structure were selected from the natural hues of the Connecticut Valley.
And notice how the colors chosen harmonize with the landscape and recall the New England tradition. The porcelain siding is white, suggestive of the painted, clapboard structures of the valley. The brick is a deep earthen brown, which in clean, sharp contrast with the white wall underscores the impression of permanence and dignity.
To preserve the best of the old and to adopt the best of the new is a part of the tradition of New England. The Connecticut Yankee Atomic Project follows each of these New England traditions, ensuring that you and your family will continue to have the electricity you need, now and always. And as yours and Eve's needs increase, the investor-owned electric companies that gave you Connecticut Yankee will investigate even further the most modern concepts of the day to guarantee you efficient, low-cost electric power, regardless of where you live in New England. Ample electric power, so that Eves of every age can live their lives fruitfully in their electrical gardens of Eden.